guys, Oaxaca is one of the most ethnically diverse and culturally diverse parts of Mexico. In some ways it's like a country within a country. And what this festival is all about is celebrating the different cultures of Oaxaca. So you have people from all these different towns and all these different cultures within the state of Oaxaca meeting in Oaxaca City for an epic festival, and it's just a really special place to be. You know, I've spent over 6 months in Mexico now, and there are times when I think that I've learned a lot about Mexican culture. But then I take a trip like this to Oaxaca and I start to realize there is so much I do not know. Everything we've seen so far is before the parade starts, and the parade for today is about to begin. I see a group of people in front of me. I think this is the start. El Diablo. Hey. This is crazy, guys. What is happening? So that curious looking mix back there, that is mixing the tahate, which is one of the traditional indigenous drinks from this region. Muy rico. What do you think?
Delicioso.
Delicious. Yes. We just drove about an hour out into the countryside of Oaxaca into a place called Teotitlan. So we just stopped for breakfast in this sort of textile place and check out some of the carpets they have. They got some cool designs.
Pues buenos días, mi nombre es Pedro Montaño y para mí es un enorme placer enorme gusto recibirlos aquí en Capital del Valle.
So guys, all of the different colors you see come from natural ingredients, like the ones that you can see on the table. You know, you see so many designs like this on the carpets and also the traditional clothing in Oaxaca, but I've never really thought about what goes into making it. So this is really eye-opening to me. It really is a process. It really is a kind of artwork.
Buen resultado.
He has to take care of every little detail. And there is no manual or guide.
So we got 3 different kinds of mole this morning. A very, very Oaxacan breakfast. Gracias. And now the moment we have all been waiting for. Mezcal. Okay, Dan. Okay, so, I mean, I am far from an expert on mezcal, but when you're in Oaxaca, you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Yes. What does this one? What does this taste like? Roasted nuts,
Roasted marshmallows.
a little wood, maybe some apple, pear.
It's got a smoky flavor, of course. Like all good mezcal, I think, has a smoky flavor to it, but yeah, there's some. Yeah, we got some nuts in there. We got some oak tree.
Oak tree.
I don't know what I'm talking about. It's good though.
Oak tree. Definitely oak tree.
Now, if there's one thing Great Canton likes, it's mezcal. So.
Oh, come on.
I love how the city looks at night. It's got a really cool look to it. My friends Greg and Hillary are ordering some street food. They're gonna try something called a marquesita. What's it called? Marquesita?
No tienen chapulines.
If you're wondering what this is, you get cheese and you mix it with Nutella and you put it inside a crepe. I've never heard of something like this before, but it sure smells good.
That is so much cheese. Aquí, gracias.
¿Cuántos son? ¿Cuánto cuesta?
35.
¿Tú vas a pedir otra?
That is so good. Here goes nothing. I went to have your reaction.
It's hot.
Greg and Hillary from Kinetic Cannons
Okay.
really let themselves go.
Okay. I was expecting maybe a suegra joke, but not that. That was good, Dan. That's good.
50, 60, 30 euros.
How many times have you been to Guelaguetza in your life?
I think like 6 times.
6 times.
Yeah, and every time I came, it's like the first time my heart drives every time I came.
Now guys, Because everything I've been showing you for the past couple of days is related to the celebrations of Guelaguetza. But this event in the auditorium, which happens twice a month, is the big deal. We're outside the auditorium. This building was built specifically for Guelaguetza. You can see it's the Auditorio Guelaguetza. I'm also getting better at pronouncing Guelaguetza. At the beginning I didn't know quite how to say it, but now I think I got it right. Guelaguetza? Guelaguetza? Am I saying that right? So Greg and Hillary, how are you feeling as we walk into Guelaguetza?
It's exciting.
It's so loud.
It's louder and louder. The atmosphere is like we're going to the Super Bowl.
Hola. Gracias.
Mi mamá me decía que esta tierra es mágica. Yo siempre he creído que Oaxaca es grande. Me siento muy orgulloso de ser oaxaqueño.
What a stadium this is.
De la región de los valles centrales, Chinas Oaxaqueñas.
Here comes Los Diablos. You remember these guys? So as I mentioned at the start of this video, Guelaguetza means offering. And the idea of offering something or gifting something is at the core of Guelaguetza. The parade that went by, they would be handing out little gifts and, you know, things from their city, from their town. Same at the Guelaguetza performance in the auditorium. They were throwing out gifts. And there were a lot of moments through the Guelaguetza where I wondered what was happening. I mean, like the dancing devils with the whip, what does that signify? Where did that come from? What's the story behind that? Same with the woman with the pineapples on their head, which I thought was awesome. That was my favorite one, actually. But where does that come from? What's the story behind that? And when you start to ask these questions, you just realize that you could spend a lifetime just studying Oaxacan culture and you'd still have questions to ask because there is so much to learn and so much to appreciate. If anything, I leave Guelaguetza not feeling like I know Mexico better, but feeling that Mexico is just sort of this endless ocean of knowledge that I will never fully understand. I will just try to drink little cups of that knowledge and share them with you, because that's all I can really do. As always, guys, I'm Dan from The New Travel. Thanks for watching.
Are we gonna do that again?